show you how to create detailed instructions from YouTube videos. So when I was teaching, I used to create these tutorials, and especially for this game, the game maker class, the video game design. A teacher before me, he spent hours going through these books and then typing out his own set of instructions to get rid of all the redundant information that might have been there, so the kids would have the simplest set of instructions possible to create video games. So I'm going to show you is this is a video I have
Be on using
and really the instructions were already here on the side from this tutorial.
So place on our background.
All I was doing was showing them what to do in the side tutorials. So this is a great thing. I created, the kids would follow along and the rest of it. But some of the other teachers that taught at the school, one of the other computer teachers came down. He's like, man, he goes, but don't you just have the printout sheets? Can you make the printout sheets? And I'm like, that's going to take too much time for me to go through everything and rewrite it when I have a video and it's already written in the first place. But now with artificial intelligence, it's a snap. So this is a YouTube video I put up, and it's a tutorial. So it has instructions on how students can make this smash fruit game.
And
let's see if I got a picture where. Oh, here we go. So here's the finished game.
All right, and now here's my high score. So let's just put 2 bombs in here. And hit OK. Test our game.
So here's the game.
If we click on these bombs, let's get some points for us. Oops.
So the students this was their first game they created, and this is what they're going to make. So let's go ahead and just get into meat and potatoes. So Google has something called Notebook LM. Notebook LM. There it is right there. So here's Notebook LM. It's free. So let's try it, right? And welcome. That's great. Okay. Keep in mind, blah, blah, blah. All right. So it tells you what you do. And so we go right into create. This is a really simple tool. So we'll see here. And you can make all kinds of documents. You can upload a document, so you could turn like that information from the books. I have the PDF. I could turn those into simple instructions, step-by-step instructions. But you can get stuff from websites. You can get stuff from Google Docs. You can get stuff from PDFs, text, audio. You can copy text and paste it there. But specifically, since Google owns YouTube, you can go straight to YouTube and you can paste the URL. So here's my game maker, and I'll go under share and get the simplest copy of that URL. Come back over here, paste it in there, and then insert it. And it's running through here. And it says, oh, here's blah, blah, blah. You got all this information. So here, what do I want to do here? Please make instruction an instruction guide that would help 5th graders. Let's say 5th. Well, let's say 8th graders. 8th, because that was a middle school teacher that wanted this information. 8th graders create this game using Game Maker 8.1. Now, you can decide how specific you want to be. There's a lot of versions of Game Maker, so I don't want the AI to get confused with other ones. So there, I put that there. Let's hit click. So remember, all I did was copy and paste the URL of the YouTube video into this, and because this is Google, and because they own YouTube, so it's all in Google all together. It collaborates very well, and it's going to take a second, and it's going to spit something out for us, and we'll see what it says. This was a. Oh, here we go. So we got 12 steps here. All right. So now look, here's the instruction guide. All right, it gives you specific things, shows the file. Um, so it took what I had, gives examples. It took what I had in the video, and it turned into a detailed set of instructions. Obviously, I would want to read through these instructions. And or even have a student in the class. If you have like I always had students that were like teachers assistants, because I never had a teacher's assistant. Well, I did have a teacher's assistant once, but they never came to class. um, and what happens is they can read through this and say, "Oh, I'm confused about this step," or whatever, and they could you could type in here, um, you know, I'm confused about step 8. Can you be more specific? And then it'll redo it for you. So in a matter of seconds, I had something that I could then copy and paste, save as a note, and it's over here for later. You can save it for other things. All right. If you have a Google account, you're already set in. You can just go right into that. Any of the Google AI stuff is used. So that's real simple. There you go. That is how to use um, Notebook LM to turn YouTube videos into instructional documents. You could also turn them into quizzes. You could turn them into any type of study guides. There's all types of things you can add to this to make them different. But what I'm always primarily used it for was teaching kids. So how can you take complex information and make a nice little summary so that's easier for those students that need something more direct? They can go through and complete it. So I hope you enjoy that, and possibly it'll help you out in the future.